let me go back to Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, the charge especially coming in from the Samajwadi Party is that it has now become the political compulsion of the Bharatiya Janata Party to communalize the society.
Preeti, I fail to understand. There are some people who are prone to making the same mistakes again and again. And I think it is great news for the BJP because a debilitated and vanquished opposition refuses to learn lessons. ये बार-बार वही गलतियां दोहराते हैं और फिर अपनी पीठ थपथपाते हैं. Oh, BJP is communal. BJP is polarizing the society because you refuse to read the writing on the wall. That is why you, when I say you, I mean the opposition, you lost Haryana. Because you refuse to read the writing on the wall, you lost Maharashtra. बटेंगे तो कटेंगे, एक है तो safe हैं. These slogans did play a major role in the BJP's victories. But why is nobody talking about the fact that, Mumbai airport, which was, lying dormant for about 30 years, the Navi Mumbai airport is what I'm talking of, that will finally become a pleasant reality. In the next couple of months. Why is nobody talking about the fact that Solapur airport was started in 1948 and was lying dormant? It's becoming a pleasant reality in the next couple of days. Why is nobody talking about the fact that the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link was envisioned by Nehru in 1961 and, after 62 years, it became a reality thanks to Narendra Modi. So let's not, get carried away by the fact that the BJP काम नहीं करती, सिर्फ हिंदू-मुस्लिम के नारे लगाती है, but we will reclaim history. I want to ask you one thing. And when I say I want to ask you, I want to ask Ghanshyam. What was the population of West Bengal about 20, 30 years back? The population of West Bengal, has been rising at the rate of, say 10% or 12% per annum. Hindu population has been by and large static or declining. But I'll give you some interesting data. 20-30 साल पहले, the Muslim population in West Bengal was 1.2 crore. Today, the Muslim population in West Bengal is 3.63 crore out of a total population of 11 crore, which means in the last 20-30 years, there has been a 202% rise in Muslim population. And this is not Sanju Verma saying it. This is Firhad Hakim, who said today we are 33% in Bengal. बस देखते जाओ, जिस दिन हम मेजॉरिटी बन गए, हम हिंदुओं का सफाया कर देंगे. डॉक्टर घनश्याम तिवारी, आपके मुंह में दही जम जाता है. No, Preeti, just 10 seconds more. Ghanshyam had a lengthy intervention. Ghanshyam, the army headquarters at Poonch, the Haldwani railway station, Mukesh Ambani's Antilia, a 2,000-year-old, temple called Sundareshwar Temple on the banks of Kaveri River, large parts of Parliament building, large parts of Indira Gandhi International Airport, large parts of Pune and Parbhani district. You know what the Waqf board says? ये कहते हैं ये सारा का सारा हमारा है. वक्फ बोर्ड से सवाल करने की हिम्मत है? How can the army headquarters at Rajouri and Poonch belong to Waqf? How can Pune and Parbhani belong to Waqf? How can a 2,000-year-old Hindu point?
Allow me to get everyone in because it's a short debate. Everyone should get a word edgeways. All right, I want to go to Ghanshyam Tiwari, but I just want to put this out because, I'm just doing a show on the fertility rate in the country and just want to put some data out. Well, West Bengal actually has one of the least fertility rates. It's falling along with the south. Where it's rising, Sanju Verma, is places like...
No, ma'am,
I'm just telling you. Okay, I'm just telling you.
Why are you reading out selective data?
I'm just telling you, ma'am. I am just telling you across the country. Across the country.
Population has risen by 202% in West Bengal.
Okay, I'm just telling you the fertility rate across the country. Highest is in Bihar and highest is in Uttar Pradesh. Ma'am, it's not an argument between you and I. I'm just putting some data, ma'am. Come on.
Why are you putting out
We're getting into the holiday mode, just putting out data because we're speaking of population and fertility rates. All right, I want to go to Ghanshyam Tiwari. I just want to... It's not selective. It's not selective. Sanju Verma, it's not selective. It's not selective, right? So I just want to go to Ghanshyam Tiwari. I want to bring him into this conversation because Ghanshyam Tiwari, Sanju Verma has a fair point because what's going on right now, if you look at legally, it's not violating any law, number one. Number two, these excavations, most of them have happened with what the government of Uttar Pradesh says, anti-encroachment drives. And politically, if it does suit the narrative of the BJP, then why not?
Well, Preeti, there are three things. One is on the previous matter on which Sanju Verma was throwing data. The fact is, any research on fertility rate says that the fertility rate as women get educated, the fertility rate between graduate women and women who are not literate is vastly different. The difference is in multiples. That holds true across religions,
I'll hold you
across
on for a
states.
bit because Sanju Verma is saying that I'm giving it. Sanju Verma, this data is coming in to bolster your claim, right? Because Sanju Verma is saying I'm giving selective data. I'm not, because I'll also give one piece of data. Well, as per the current trend right now, the fertility rate of Muslims is higher than Hindus, but it's falling sharper than Hindus. Right?
It is
I just want to put that there as well. Okay.
Any viewer can do a basic Google research to see that the most significant
Muslim population has gone up by 28% and
Ma'am,
Hindu population is down.
All right, okay, it's not, this debate is not about, okay, I am quoting data from the Niti Aayog, ma'am, it's higher. It is higher than fertility rate. You are right when you say...
Don't quote false data.
I don't think, no, I'm not quoting false data and I'll put it out there. I will quote the data that you're quoting. Ma'am, I will quote the data, Sanju Verma, I will quote the data. Ma'am, allow me to talk. I will quote the data that you're quoting. I will quote the data that you're quoting. It's how you look at it. The fertility rate of Muslims is higher than Hindus, but it is falling sharper than Hindus. Okay, it's not the debate. Ghanshyam Tiwari, make your point, then I'm going to move on.
Three things. I mean, if one has to compare growth rates, Mr. Adani's wealth has multiplied far more than any birth rate of anybody, and BJP's wealth in 10 years, 13,000 crores that they have gotten is much more than what they have earned, including RSS in 70 years. So there's no comparison with propaganda. You can't compete with it. You will be outshouted.
All right.
Coming to the basic point,
question,
they can go ahead. Yeah. To the basic point, BJP has announced that Batenge Katenge is their mool mantra. It's a crown on their head, as one of the national spokesperson said, a badge of honor.
But it touches a chord with the voters. It does touch a chord with the voters, Ghanshyam Tiwari.
So does
the same voter that you are pandering to.
No, the same voter that threw out BJP from Ayodhya. The Prime Minister nearly lost in Varanasi after their mega propaganda around the Ram Temple. After the land scams in
10 seconds,
Ayodhya, the same voters, final point, the voters are also reading on what Amit Shah said about Ambedkar and the BJP's mindset to tell the Dalits in this country that jo Ambedkar kehta hai, wo narak jata hai. This is what BJP wants to communicate from Amit Shah's statement. Okay. So voters are reading everything, and they will decide.
What has really become of debates is that nobody really answers the question that I asked them. Shantanu Gupta, closing comments, 1 minute, sir. Make your point.
I think two quick points. I think it's very happy to know Ghanshyam connected education with the rise of education with population decline. So in the last 10 years, Muslim education is finally increasing under Modi and Yogi rule. That's very promising. And in Sambal, Yogi government is not even a party. It's ASI claim and the Masjid committee. So I don't know, Yogi government is just an administration there. And while they're finding who is not paying the electricity dues, UP government has taken out 67,000 acres of land in last 7 years. So this is their drive. You like it or not like it, land mafias will go back in UP. You can protect them on your news channel, but that will not happen in UP at least.
Who's trying to protect anyone on news channel, Shantanu?
No, because they are doing the
the
land mafia crime. You're trying to say, oh, Supreme Court is saying this, Mohan Babu is saying this. You're doing cover fire to them.
No.
Don't
You know,
give
one
cover fire
second.
to land
No.
mafia.
Shantanu Gupta, the fact is, I'll tell you what's happening. I'll tell you what's happening. Nobody's protecting any land mafia. So don't make any insinuations there. The fact is, with most debates, especially on prime time, have lost the sense of being a free and fair debate. So every time one asks any questions which is contrary, you make it sound like you're trying to protect somebody else. You had your show, Preeti. Ma'am, okay, ma'am, I'll give you 10 seconds because you're very angry today. What is the problem? Tell me.
She's always angry.
No, 1 second. Tell me.
Can I please?
She's always angry.
Ma'am, sir, I'll come to you. Allow Sanjay.
Can I finish? Thank you. Preeti, the problem is simply this. Ghanshyam Tiwari sits here, he abuses Narendra Modi. Ghanshyam Tiwari sits here and he abuses Amit Shah. अरे अमित शाह के बारे में बोलने की आपकी औकात नहीं है. अमित शाह के बारे में बोलने की आपकी हैसियत नहीं है.
Ma'am, I'm running out of time. I want to give 1 minute to Ashutosh. You've got the maximum time now. Allow me to give.
जब booth
Okay, Ashutosh, 1 minute. Please make your point. Ashutosh, everyone just calm down. You're getting into holiday mode. Yeah, Sanju Verma, ma'am, come on. Yeah, like just calm, temper down.
Preeti,
yes.
Everyone is allowed to say their job.
Okay,
So please allow the time to
1 minute. I just want to file out of this debate. Ashutosh, you have 1 minute, sir. Make your point.
मुझे नहीं मालूम कि मेरी औकात है या बोलने की नहीं, लेकिन फिर भी मैं बोल रहा हूं, चूंकि आपने कहा है तो मैं अपनी औकात के हिसाब से बोल रहा हूं इस वक्त. और संजीव वर्मा को पता नहीं मेरी औकात समझ में आती नहीं समझ में आती, बट एक चीज मुझे अच्छी तरीके से पता है, and I'm 100% with Sanjeev Verma.
Now, can I just, ma'am, today, okay, 1 second. Ma'am, need some Christmas cake. Okay, Ashutosh, can I get Ashutosh for 30 seconds? 30 seconds, Ashutosh, can I just get Ashutosh 30 seconds and then I need to move on? Ashutosh, go ahead, make your point.
हाँ. देखिए, I completely agree with Sanjeev Verma on the issues of data, because today the every data churned out by the government of India is globally doubtful. So I am with her. When you are quoting the data of the government of India, it is globally people accepted that Indian data is not very credible these days. The point is very simple, and again let me reiterate: RSS and BJP is imploding. That's the bottom line.